So, hello everybody, and welcome to this webinar. Let me know that you can. So, hello everybody. Hello. Can you hear me now? Good. We had a false start. Mercury retrograde is meant to be ended. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that happened, but I'm glad you can all hear now, and I can see the sound moving on my screen, and so which I couldn't see before. So I'm taking it that it's all working. False starts are never a bad thing, in my opinion. It means that there is a little bit of resistance, which is a sign that this journey will be a big healing, because whenever there is big transformation, there is always resistance before it. So it's actually a pretty good sign, guys. Welcome everybody to this webinar on embracing autumn. If you would like to say hello, I know some of you have already let me know that you can hear. You can use the chat box, and I really like my webinars to be co-creative experiences. So feel free at any time to share any of your own wisdom, to use the chat box to ask questions, to say hello, to let me know if you suddenly can't hear. Hopefully that won't happen again. And to just belong to this webinar through your own voice as well as through your energy. For those of you that have not met me before, my name is Katie and I am a channel, and so the majority of my work is channeled. I channel my spirit guides and my higher self and take people on journeys to discover their own connection and on journeys to their own consciousness so that they can heal and transform their lives. I'm just seeing we've had someone say we can only share with admin though. Is that right? Yes, that's correct. So I will see what you share and I will read as much of it out and answer as many questions as possible. But if you have something private that you want to put, you can just write private at the front of it, and only I will see it, and I will try and answer it as unpersonally as possible. And so thank you all, those of you that have come to listen live to this webinar. I'm very, very excited about it, because one of the things that I have learnt through walking my path is how important it is that we return to the seasons, that we return to the currents and the flows and the cycles of the planet. Because the planet knows how to be abundant, the planet knows how to thrive, the planet knows how to ascend and transform. The planet knows how to live gracefully and freely. And I really believe with so much of my being that when we are out of sync with the seasons, when we are out of sync with the natural flow of the planet, our life becomes so hard, because it's exactly like swimming against the current. It's just so much more friction, it's so much harder. And actually, if we can return to belonging to the planet and all of her cycles and rhythms, our life becomes enriched, our life becomes better. And people with better lives, with more free-flowing, happier lives, are going to create a happier, better, more peaceful world. It is the struggle in life that humans have that causes us to make terrible decisions collectively for each other, for the planet. And so it really is such an act of ascension and an act of oneness to say, okay, what is the planet doing now? How can I honor this for myself and in my life? And so we are going to begin this webinar with a meditation just to connect you all into each other. And so when you're ready, close your eyes. Feel the muscles around your eyes relaxing as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Saying out loud or in your mind's eye, I call light to myself now. I'm feeling a column of light from the center of the universe pouring through you now, pouring down through the room that you're in and down into the earth, through all the layers of the earth and down into the center of the earth, so that you are aligned with all that is above and all that is below. Notice how this light makes you feel, makes your energy expand. Know that this light is holding you for our webinar. Keeping you surrounded with love and light. And while you're in this light, just acknowledge that these rhythms and seasons and cycles that belong to the earth belong to something even bigger. They belong to the universe. So you're aligning with the whole of the universe, with the cycles of the universe. And in this light, just feel how you are supported, not just by the earth that is holding you, and the light that is holding you, but also by those that you are energetically sitting in circle with right now. Those other people that have called light to themselves. And open your heart to those people on this webinar now and in the future. And feel them opening their hearts to you. Knowing that you are united in this moment by the sharing of this experience. Notice how you are energetically holding each other, holding space for each other, for each other's healing, each other's expansion. And just feel that sense of community, the tribe that you are with this moment. As you open your heart to the earth, the great Mother Gaia, feel how she is holding you. How she is keeping you safe. How your body belongs to her gravitational love. As you open your heart to the tree spirits that are supporting this webinar, who are masters of autumn and the lessons of autumn. Feel them join our circle. And trust that you are in the perfect place for your soul's evolution, that you are in the perfect place for your own healing in this moment. When you are ready, open your heart and ask, why was I called to this webinar? Why am I here? Just let the answer come from your heart. I have pulled a collective card for us, for our collective intention, and it is divine intelligence. So maybe ask your heart what divine intelligence is for you. And breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. Breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. Breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. when you are ready, open your eyes and come back into the room, noticing how you feel after that first meditation. And if you feel called to, I would love for you to share what you feel at the start of this webinar journey that we're on together. Whatever you got from your heart about why you are here and what's called you here, do type it in to the chat box. Just so you know, there is a little bit of a delay because the webinar is streamed live. So if I don't answer you straight away, then I will read out as many as I possibly can. And yeah, we've already had one in. Brilliant. To experience joy. That's lovely. Autumn is very joyful, isn't it? It's very, very colourful as a season and very, very celebratory as a season. So what does autumn have to teach us? Well, autumn, more than any other season, is a season of transformation because it really is the season that takes us from summer into winter, which in some ways is the quickest change of all of them, because the summer is in so much bloom and in so much fullness. And then the winter is, of course, the most stark. And so it's the biggest transformation journey in the sense of fullness to narrowness. And it is also the season where the colours of the sun come to the earth, where the trees start to hold the colours and the energy of the sun. But I think more than anything, autumn teaches us to let go, to become lighter, to let go of what is not of service to us, of what we don't need. And the consciousness work that I do for myself in my work is really about looking at how can we let go, not just of what is not serving us in our lives, but also what is not serving us buried deep in our subconscious and our belief systems, because it is the wholeness of our consciousness that manifests the life that we lead. And if there's parts of it that we are unhappy with, we really need to be able to learn how to let the beliefs and energies that we are manifesting those unhappy parts with go. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see when people are manifesting is that they don't create enough space. So they focus on what they want and all of the positive vibrational stuff, but they don't do enough of the clearing out of the space making in order for the new stuff to come in. And so we are going to go on a journey where we are going to allow the tree spirits and the autumn to show us that which we are ready to let go of. It's very much about learning to listen, to observe, to view your consciousness and your life in a different way, to view it from the perspective of autumn as opposed to something that we are personally attached to. So it is simply about viewing where the colours in our life are beginning to turn, where things are starting to become ready for us to let go of. Before we go there, I'll just read out some of the lovely things you are saying. So Selena's here for connection. Katie's here to begin to slow down. Roxy's here to try and turn within. You're already really aligning with what autumn's all about. I love it. It's very, very beautiful. And so take note of that. Take note of what your intention is for at the beginning, of what your heart told you at the beginning, and really just relax, enjoy this meditation journey, and allow your imagination to carry you. You know, your imagination communicates your consciousness, and in particular your subconsciousness, far better than your linear mind does. And so really just let your imagination go wild and be led and carry you, and go within, like so many of you are posting and saying, because this journey is about going within. And the direction of the autumn is also about going within. You know, the season of winter is all about stillness and quietness and hibernating and going deeply inside of yourself. And so that began with the autumn equinox on Thursday last week. And so relax. If you have any questions, do type them in and I will try and answer them, but otherwise just enjoy. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Feel the muscles around your eyes relaxing once again. Notice how the simple action of closing your eyes helps you to go within. Funny, the inside world is so much bigger than the outside world. That is one of the lessons I learnt walking my path. And as you relax, with your eyes closed, just feel where your breath is, how it's moving with your body. Feel how the motion of your breath is a motion that belongs to the earth, to night and day, to ebb and flow tide. How you are the earth, and the earth is you. So you feel that kindred connection to the earth. And still aware of this column of light. Experience your auric field, the dance of colours and energy that is inside of your energy field, inside of your aura, in all directions around you. And choose now to fill your aura with those sun colours, with those autumn colours, with all of the reds and the golds and the changing colours of autumn. Notice how you fill your aura up with these colours. Notice if it makes you feel warmer or colder. Notice how it changes you when you start to vibrate with these colours. Vibrate with the colours of the sun that have been drunk all summer by the leaves of the trees and the cells in your body. Notice how you feel about autumn as you open your heart to autumn. How does it make you feel? Does it make you nervous? Does it make you calm? And become aware of being inside your heart center. in the peacefulness of your heart center now. And as you journey deeper into your own heart, into the darkness of your body, of your sleep consciousness, see and or feel yourself walking through a tunnel now. Notice how this tunnel feels safe and calm. Notice how this tunnel belongs to you, part of your own consciousness. And in the end, at the end of this tunnel, you can see a golden orange light, a glow of autumn energy. You know that this tunnel is going to bring you out into the autumn of your life, into the part of your life that is in its autumn season. And as you get closer, you feel the breeze that is coming through the end of the tunnel. You see how many beautiful colors are shining at you, and you open your heart to those colors, to that place in your consciousness that you have come to understand. You get to the end of the tunnel and you step out into this beautiful yellow, gold and orange landscape. You look down at your feet and the ground is covered with every colored leaf. And the light is bright and the air is clear. And in front of you, you see a tree. Notice what type of tree you are seeing in your mind's eye. You feel this tree in spirit and in physical form, smiling at you now. Welcoming you to come and sit in the root arms of his or her being. And you walk over towards the tree feeling a tremendous amount of love. And as you sit down, you feel the bark of the tree massaging your back. And you watch the trees, leaves glide past you as they fall. Around your feet. And opening your heart to this tree, you ask, what have I come here to see? What areas of my life have reached the autumn with me this season? Maybe you get a sense of knowing what is right or wrong in your life. But you also see a leaf fall down in front of you. And it has a picture on it. And it's a picture that represents an area of your life that is ready to be let go of, that wants to be transformed. And allow yourself to be surprised by the picture. So maybe you see a picture of a relationship, or a job, or an addiction. Maybe it's an object. Just allow yourself to see whatever it is. And as you look at the picture, the tree tells you to pour love into the picture. And so you do. From your heart you shine your love into the picture. And it's as if the picture on the leaf becomes a projection of life in front of you, of your life. And you look at it. Look at this thing that is ready to leave. Notice how it makes you feel. Notice how you react to the thought of letting this go. And your tree that is holding you asks you, why are you scared of letting this go? And you allow the answer to come to you, to speak through you back to this tree. And you ask the tree how you let this go. Noticing how you feel emotionally and physically. And the tree sends another leaf that floats down to your feet. And written on the leaf is a word or words that tell you what this situation is giving you, what this habit or relationship or circumstance that you are manifesting is giving you. Maybe it is security or comfort or worthiness or excitement. And the tree tells you that you have to give that word, the energy of that word to yourself now. You have to fill your heart with the energy of that word. And as you do, the image that is in front of you begins to fade, begins to brown, begins to shrink as you fill yourself up with the energy of this word that was written on the leaf to you. And you watch all of the charge that was engaging this manifested situation come out of the image in front of you. You watch it fade. You watch it leave. You fill your heart with this feeling. You feel a breeze blowing through your consciousness, releasing and letting go of all that is attached to this story. All of the words, all of the gifts, all of the emotions. Feel the energy of autumn blowing through you now, blowing through your consciousness, helping the leaves that are already brown to fall. And feel the energy of the sun shining down on you through the leaves of this great tree, and you drink the energy of the sun, drinking the energy of fire, of transformation, welcoming all things that are not of service in your life to become golden and red and orange, to become the solid colors of the sunset now. Allowing some things to fall from you instantly, allowing other things to become ready to leave. In the arm roots of this great tree, feel yourself letting go of what is not of service to you. Feel yourself letting go. Feeling the rhythm, the colors, the sensation, the celebration and the freedom of the autumn engulf you. Breathing through your consciousness, creating space. Feel the light where you and this image that the tree leaf showed you that is protected in front of you meet. And choose to let it go now. As it falls through the thousands and thousands of years of your consciousness. Falling back into its energetic form. And here you ask the tree, if there is anything else that you need to know right now. You let the answer fall through you, fall to you, noticing how fresh you feel, how much you have lightened the load of your consciousness. Noticing the beauty of the autumn as it blushes past you and through you. And you turn around and you give this tree a huge hug. You thank the tree for teaching you how to so gracefully let go. You stand up and you walk back, feeling the leaves crunch underneath your feet. And turning to look at your tree and all of these beautiful colors and breathing them in. You walk into your tunnel, feeling the deep peace of your consciousness, feeling what has shifted, what has changed, what has been liberated. As you walk through this tunnel, notice if you are expanded, if you are brighter, if you are freer. And at the end of this tunnel, you see the light of the room that you are sitting in. And you see your body And you feel the love that your body and the earth have for you. When you get to the end of the tunnel, you walk out and you feel the floor of the room underneath your feet. And you feel the magnetism of your own body, the gravity of your own body, and you get back into your body now. And feeling your body, feeling your breath, the tips of your fingers and your toes, feeling your heart beating in your chest. Notice how you feel as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And when you are ready, open your eyes and come back into the room. So, lovely ones, how are you all doing? It's a very, very beautiful journey for me. I saw lots of wonderful colours, and when the breeze came in, I could really feel it shifting in my own consciousness. And now I guess I feel starker. I definitely feel more connected to the autumn, and I feel lighter. So I would love to hear how you are all doing. Do use the chat box to type in your experience, to type in what happened for you. Pulled another card, and it's very funny. I've pulled this card. It's the Take Flight card, and it's got a butterfly on it, and I am really in the throes of a massive course that is a course in channeling, but the whole theme of this course is butterflies, and it's a channeling journey, and some of the people doing the course are listening to this webinar. And so yes, we are receiving butterflies from everywhere at the moment, and I feel actually that the butterfly thing is something that is true, whether you're doing the course or not. Is something that is just true for everyone at the moment. We're really in a transformation cocoon energetically. Today is a very important energetic day. There's a big X wave of energy coming in. So do use the chat box to share. But I'm also going to continue talking about autumn. And don't be shy about sharing, because whatever you experience is perfect. Whatever you learn, my guides always say there is no meditation that you can do wrong. There is no way you can ever do a meditation wrong. And whatever comes up for you, even if it's your phone bill or like random distractions, it is always perfect for you in that moment. Thank you. One of you is saying, I feel clearer, feel more connected with my own essence. That is brilliant, Roxy. I'm so pleased that is how you feel after that journey. And doesn't it feel right to be letting go of stuff at the moment? As soon as we started to release, my whole being was like, yeah, that's what the autumn's about. Like, why are you trying to do anything but just shed all of that consciousness? And why are you trying to be against the flow? Be with the flow. We also have another person saying, feeling the beginnings of a new era in my life. Yes, transformation. And Roxy saying, butterfly may represent transformation for some of us. Yeah, the butterfly is always a symbol of transformation. And interesting that more than one person is talking about moving into the next phase of their lives. That is something that is collectively happening this month. Particularly when there's a big strong surge of energy like there is today. So it's happening for the collective. We're having an upgrade energetically at the moment. And when we let go, we also create a new phase in our life, because you can't, if you do not heal your consciousness, you cannot create the change in your life, because your life, you are a master manifester. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. And your life is basically a reflection of all of your consciousness. And so until you are able to clear your consciousness, new phases, no matter how much you manifest, can't come in. I will say one thing. We've done a massive clearing today, and you will feel the effects of it now. But the reflection in your life will take time, because the physical world happens at the pace of Mother Earth. It happens at the pace of Gaia. So allow the patience required for those new manifestations to arrive in your life. We have another thing. Felt as if I was sitting in a vehicle going uphill while shedding all that I don't need anymore. Amazing transformation and healing. Our personal relationships that has already been happening since the equinox on the 22nd. Amazing. Yeah, thank you. Some of you are really responding to the image of creating space, and that is so important. Firstly, the world is now not operating as much from the masculine. It is operating much more from unity and often the feminine, actually. We're in a period of rebirth, and so it is the feminine way of manifesting that is required. And the feminine way begins with the womb. It begins with space. And interestingly, that is the other thing that the autumn teaches us. So as much as it teaches us to clear out and let go, it also teaches us to receive ridiculously easily, because things in autumn fall to where they need to be. New seeds fall into the ground. Everything just falls. And as well as the falling being about letting go, it is also about being able to hold that vibration of patience and allow it to arrive. One of my biggest awakenings with manifesting personally was when I realized that manifesting happens on the out breath. It doesn't happen on the in breath. And our breath actually, the action of our breath, the results of our breath happen when we breathe out in our body. They don't happen when we breathe in. That is our intention. And so all summer you've been setting intentions. You've been celebrating. You've been abundant. You've been into the harvest at the end of the summer. And now is really the beginning of allowing some of those manifestations, some of those intentions that came into bloom, that were still on the in-breath of summer. Now it's actually about the out-breath and really letting them arrive and being patient. Some of you are saying other things. Oh, I love it. Felt a real snake-like energy, shedding of an old skin. That's so autumn. And so we are going to just tune into that again, to what we need to let in, what we need to allow to arrive. And so just close your eyes. Feel the muscles around your eyes relaxing as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And know that your dreams, everything you want, that is your truth. And you've created space for the truth of your dreams, for the truth of your manifestations to come in. And feel yourself connected to the earth, feeling your root chakra shining red, one of the colors of the autumn root chakra, the abundant chakra. Really feel that. And as it shines, allow your aura to fill with that iron red of the earth that is inside that chakra, and the red and gold of the sun. For as above, so below. Feeling the iron in your blood vibrating you, your body, your aura. Know that everything that you have let go of hasn't left you. It's returning to the earth to become fertilization, to become a seed for your future. And just feel that magical movement going on deep inside the earth, in the dark of your own consciousness, by letting the leaves of your consciousness fall, the stories and the emotions fall. You have nourished and energized and fertilized for the next season, for the next cycle. And know as well that all that you have been wishing for and asking for has heard you. The autumn teaches us that we have been heard, that we need do nothing but breathe out, but receive, but allow. Open your heart and ask your heart, what do I need to receive this autumn? What can fall to me now? What can fall into my lap and fall through my out-breath and become in the course of my out-breath? Just let that answer come to you. Just let that answer come to you. Just allow yourself the beauty of knowing, the beauty of it arriving. It's going to come, it's going to fall to you. Allow yourself the out-breath, letting go of pushing and trying. And as you breathe out, feel it begin to arise, begin to stir in energetic form. For it becomes energy and movement and vibration. And then it comes into form in your life. So as you breathe out, let it be that vibration. And open your heart and welcome more things to fall to you. More of what you need, more of what will serve you for the winter that is to come. And serve you until the great letting go next year. Allow yourself to ask for what you need, not always ask what you want. Because what we need gets us what we want. And so it is actually quicker to ask for what you need than what you want. Just really feel yourself breathing out. Notice how as you breathe out, you're letting go. Your muscles automatically relax when you breathe out. And just feel that warm autumn glow of knowing that it's arriving, that fruits are falling. This is the season of gold, the season of unlimited overflowing abundance, so much that it falls. Just welcome that flowing and abundance and golden energy into your being, into your vibration. To welcome that knowing. This is the flood tide. Allow yourself to ride it. This is the flood tide before the ebb of the winter. So open your chakras and receive into your root all of that golden autumn free-falling energy now. Welcoming all of what you need to manifest your dreams, to become your dreams. And breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And when you are ready, open your eyes, noticing how you feel now. And feel free to share how you are feeling. Share any insights. I would love to know what you are here to receive this autumn, what you are just going to allow to fall into you this autumn. And I would recommend that that is your intention right up until we get certainly to November. Just to be in the state of breathing out, of allowing things to release, allowing things to be received, allowing whatever abundance in whatever form that you need, be it love or money or energy or time, allowing those things to fall to you. Sometimes the energy of expecting is what we need, and autumn really teaches us that. It's really about expressing ourselves and standing in our own expression of self and just expecting things to happen, things to fall, expecting transformation to happen. And that's a really, really, really powerful energy to be in, especially in the autumn. We're going to do one more healing. But while I'm waiting for your any insights or questions, this is really the time to ask questions now as well, because I'm going to close the webinar with the healing. I also wanted to let you know I am very, very excited. I'm doing an completely online course in November. It's a 6-week course with live webinars, with emails and meditations and ceremonies. So you get an email a week with a sacred soul ceremony, a meditation to do in between the live webinars. It's only one email that you get. and then each week for each element. And then we spend each hour and a half webinar working very deeply with each of the elements of your soul. And this is real soul landscape work. So we touched on it now with what we did in this webinar, where you journey into your soul and your consciousness. And it's so transformative, especially when you're working with these ancestral elements that belong to all of us. You know, I did it for the equinox. We did a 5 element soul ceremony, and one woman was just like, oh, I have learned more about myself from this ceremony than I could have done from years of psychotherapy, because you have no idea when you go into the landscapes of yourself how much you discover about yourself and your path and your life, how much you are able to heal. It is absolutely amazing. And so there is a special offer for all of you, if any of you are called. It's quite a big discount, so the time is now. I've put a link up with a link to that offer if you would like to, if you would be interested in doing it. I would of course love to have you along. We have some wonderful comments coming through. I have to set a very firm intention to allow respectful, joyful, loving people and experiences into my life. That is brilliant, and a really brilliant intention, you know. Yeah. Great. Like, allow respect into your life. That's really going to bring up the parts of you that you don't respect about yourself, and allow those to fall, as much as you are setting that intention to call those people into your life. And then we have another person saying, looking forward to serving with true and generous energy to those who deserve it, sharing equally, finding connections that I am worthy of, which I can serve back and flourish with. Amazing. And also beautiful. Everything is falling into place. That's great. That's what the autumn is about. Everything falling into place. How perfect. I have one more little thing to tell you about. Well, it's quite a big thing. It's an alchemy retreat to Crete that we're doing next month for a retreat centre. And so if you would like to find out more about that beautiful journey to that beautiful island, alchemy is the most transformational healing technique I have ever worked with personally. I cannot imagine how incredible it will be doing a week of that. So those links are up if any of you are interested. We will go into this final meditation now. I have so enjoyed this webinar. You all have very, very beautiful and open energies, and I've really felt you move and shift during this webinar. So thank you for being so in your energetic power. I'm going to pull one more card for us to go away with. Interesting. It says, make a decision. And that is so powerful for letting go and so powerful for receiving. My guides say that decision is the moment that intention becomes action. And since we focused this webinar quite a lot on manifesting and healing what we need, the way that we manifest and what we need to heal in order to manifest, decision making is so key to owning your manifesting and owning your healing and owning your vibration. So I will leave you with the wisdom of the cards, but we'll do this final celebration meditation, because the autumn, as I said before, really teaches us to express ourselves so beautifully and so uniquely, and to display all of our colors, and to be beautiful and graceful in our letting go and in our receiving. And as you close your eyes and breathe in love and breathe out gratitude, feeling the spirits of the trees supporting you now, feeling your aura expanding to the size that it wants to be. Allowing yourself to embrace the energy of autumn in every cell of your body. Allowing your physical body to move if it wants to. Really let the colors of your aura shine now. Let the light inside your cells express yourself now. Fill your heart with autumn now. And let your heart express to you the love that you have for yourself as you let go of holding yourself back. As you let go of controlling yourself, feel yourself shining now, expanding now. Feel the energy in your auric field and chakras, dancing with the expressive energies of autumn, and allow yourself to dance, to express, to shine your sun colors, whether they are like the tree colors and the tree leaf colors or not. Shine your sun colors now. Let the universe hear who you are in this moment, as you are. Let the earth hold you as you are in this moment now. Feel yourself celebrating yourself where you are at now. Let your gratitude shine in your eyes. Let your gratitude sink deep into your belly, letting the love in your blood warm the palms of your hands, warm your feet. Feel yourself expressing, releasing your truth, and the light of your truth now splaying out in all directions now, as you tune into our circle and notice how much bigger and brighter and more expressive the people in this heart circle are, and welcome them to shine and celebrate and express more with you now. As you welcome the colors of the sun, as you welcome the sun to shine through you into all areas of your life, into all of your chakras. you welcome the alchemy energy of the earth to transmute all that you have let go of tonight, and all that you will let go of this autumn. As you send your love and gratitude down to the earth, send your love and gratitude up to soul. Send your love and gratitude to the tree being. Sending your love and gratitude to what you have let go of, to what you have welcomed to fall to you, to what you have expressed about yourself. Sending your love and gratitude to all of yourself. Sending your love and gratitude to all of the earth and all of spirit. Sending your love and gratitude to fire, air, earth, air, water, and love. Sending your love and gratitude to everyone that you have been in circle with. Sending your love and gratitude to Source, to the whole of the universe. And because what we send out, we get back. Opening your heart to receiving love and gratitude back. And allowing yourself to receive through the action of falling all the love you need for today, tomorrow, and your path. And our very, very last card is heighten your vitality. I will leave you with those beautiful words. Thank you so much love and light and blessings to you.